Drawn reader digs the universe. I'm Ron Reader, and this is Ron Reader Digs the Universe. And tonight, Governor Abbott versus the Flying Muslims. I hope we all remember how President Trump, right after taking office for his second term last year, hatched various schemes aimed at bullying, coercing, and intimidating an array of organizations, law firms, universities, corporations, and so on, using threats to defund, lawsuits, investigations, and wild rhetoric to push all these people around. Some organizations caved to his demands, some fought back, and I also hope we all remember that the organizations that fought back usually won. And that's because we've got something very similar going on right down here in the Lone Star State. Texas Governor Greg Abbott tweeted this on X last Friday. Government-owned airports cannot favor one religion over the other. Texas will not allow illegal discrimination at taxpayer-funded facilities. What in God's name is that man going on about? Well, Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, DFW, has been planning to construct an ablution room, which is a washing facility to be used before prayer for Muslim air travelers. Bush Intercontinental here in Houston has already had one for 2 years, and Abbott thinks this is a violation of the Constitution, which allows him to push around the Muslims for, I don't know, street cred with MAGA, something, political points. So the governor has sent a referral for investigation of Bush and DFW to the Department of Transportation. He's investigating them too and threatening to revoke whatever state money they might be getting. Big bullying asshole. DFW caved. They have scrapped their plans. Bush, however, is apparently fighting back. Houston Mayor John Whitmire, responding to Abbott's tweet, observed that the Bush expansion of the airport, of which the washing facility is a part, was funded by airline fees, not tax dollars, and in any case the facility is open to anyone who wishes to use it regardless of their faith. I might add here that Houston has a pretty big Muslim population, and we also have a lot of business travelers coming in from the Middle East just because the oil industry is run here. This washroom is good for the city, the economy, and all cultures. And you realize, I hope, that our airport has hosted multiple interfaith chapels for decades without any problems at all. Bush is well within the restrictions of the amendment's Establishment Clause. Abbott's crusade here isn't pro-religious freedom of all, but rather clearly anti-Muslim. He's being a dick about this, and I'm glad my hometown is fighting back. One last thing. Looming large in a very hypocritical and contradictory way is the Republican state law mandating display of the Ten Commandments in all Texas classrooms, a law that very clearly favors one religion over others. How do they reconcile this? They don't, and they don't care. Just a business as usual for the insane right wing. I'm Ron Reader. This has been Ron Reader Digs the Universe. Join me, Ron Reader, again next week for another episode of Ron Reader Digs the Universe.